started project painting and how long I've been doing it, I've seen this tag going around on YouTube called the Project Panner tag, and I thought I would join in and share with you guys some of my tips and tricks for project panning. You want to see how long I have been project painting and how well and successful I feel I've been doing at it, just keep on watching. But first, make sure you guys subscribe by clicking that subscribe button. Also, while you're at it, be sure to turn on those notifications so that YouTube will notify you every time I upload. All you have to do is click the little bell and bam, you're good to go. This is the Project Panner tag from Rose, Girl Boss on a Budget. Everybody, thank you so much for stopping by. If you're new here, hello, welcome to the family, and thank you for stopping by. I hope that you would subscribe if you enjoy my content and you would like to see more from me. I kind of took a little bit of a break, maybe about a week. I'm hoping it'll be maybe 2 weeks at the most by the time this video goes back up. I went through some very difficult times last week and I kind of needed to just take a break from everything social media and uploading and filming videos and everything, because I didn't want it to come across on camera to everybody that you guys could sense and feel that something was very wrong. I am still a little upset, and maybe later down the road I will potentially open up and share with you guys what had happened. It was devastating to me. It took a toll on me, and I just realized I have to kind of just keep going, you guys. You guys are all so very supportive and so very understanding, and I will open up about it eventually. Just right now, I'm not ready to yet. My mental health needs to come first. Make sure that I was mentally prepared to be able to get back on the camera and share and film with you guys. I just wanted to get that out of the way. If I might seem a little off or if my words start jumbling together, and you'll know, maybe understand a little bit as to why. I wanted to just kind of jump back in with the Project Panner tag that I seen going around both on Instagram and here on YouTube. The creator of the Project Panner tag is Sarah Rose. I will have her channel linked down below in the description box for you guys if you want to go check out her video and see what her advice and tips and tricks are on project panning. Basically what the Project Panner tag is, it's 10 questions asking you about your project panning. I did take notes. I wrote my questions down. This is actually the second time I filmed this video. I'm just gonna go ahead and hop on in. That was a long enough intro. I do apologize. If you see me looking down at my notes, this is why, because I wrote everything down. Let's just go ahead and get into it. Question number 1 is, how long have you been project panning? I have been project panning since August of 2019. I kind of started a little bit prior to that, like in June, July, kind of dabbled with it just a little bit. I fully like dove in hardcore panning and kind of got like hooked officially in August of 2019. Question number 2, what made you decide to start project panning? For me, it was basically the sheer amount of makeup that I had acquired again in 2 years period of time since falling back in love with makeup. I stumbled across Jessica Lee's YouTube channel and I kind of binge watched her videos about project panning and I was hooked. Of course, she'll be linked down below as well if you guys are interested. She is just project panning queen. She has amazing project pans. Was one of the reasons why I started project panning. I just knew my collection was overwhelmingly growing and getting very large in numbers. I just wanted to start finally using makeup and find a distraction for me to not want to buy the makeup, but rather start using it. And then that's where project panning kind of came into play. Question number 3, how do you like to structure your project pans? Short, seasonal project pans, year-long, rolling projects, or something else? For me, I kind of like to mix it up. I'm currently doing 13 project pans right now, which is too many projects, you guys. I am going to actually be closing out a couple of my project pans just because it got to be too overwhelming on me. And I think it maybe might have had something to do with my breakdown and my issues I had going on last week. I just had a lot of clarity come to me. I will be closing some projects in the near future, but I will do that in those actual videos of the projects. I prefer to do like year-long project pans. I like to do seasonal, short-term seasonal project pans as well, just kind of ones that come with the seasons to kind of hop in and out of. I love rolling project pans, and I love roulette style project pans are definitely my favorite out of all of them. The roulette style of it kind of helps choose for you your products, so you don't have to overthink and sit down and try to think of products that you want to use. It chooses them for you. So I really kind of like them all. I'm doing year-long ones, I'm doing seasonal ones, I'm doing rolling projects, I'm doing short-term, and I'm doing roulette ones. So I really kind of like mix them up. Question number 4, what are your favorite ways to track progress? I just recently bought and have been using a digital scale, which has been so very helpful in like kind of tracking them by weight, bottles and stuff that you can't necessarily see inside of. So the scale has been great for that. But I also do tallies. I mark my bottles, I take pictures, and I post on Instagram is one of my main ways that I keep track. And I write every single thing down in my little Project Panner journal that I have here. This is basically everything project pan that you can think of. It has all of my project pans written down, what they are consisted of, how long they are, the items, the goals, when I hit goals, as well as my inventory is in here. I kind of do a little bit of everything. I keep track by writing them down, take pictures, mark bottles. So really any way that there is to keep track of is basically how I will do it. So question number 5, what products have been the easiest for you to pan? For me, I definitely want to say some of the easiest for me to pan have been setting spray for sure. Any trial size products or little minis and samples are very easy to pan just because they are smaller and you go through them a lot quicker. And also lip glosses have been easy for me to pan just because I consistently use them throughout the day on a daily basis, as well as I've noticed highlighters have been pretty easy for me to pan. I know for some people highlighters can be a challenge, but for me, I have not had any difficulties in panning highlighters. Every time I use a highlighter and I put it in a project and I really set my mind to using that highlighter, I pan it relatively quickly. So those are like my top 4 or 5 easiest things to pan. Question number 6, what products have been the hardest to pan? For me, it's definitely number 1 without a doubt is lipsticks. I don't know what I was thinking. I'm currently doing a project pan called Lip Service, and I will insert that in the cards if you guys want to go check out the couple videos I have on it. But it is where you try to pan 1 lip product of each type of category from lip products like lipsticks, bullet lipsticks, liquid lipsticks, lip gloss, lip balm. By doing that project, it has made me discover and realize just how difficult and how long it takes for me to pan lipsticks and lip products. Lips products, eyeliners, and blush are definitely my top 3 hardest items to pan, just because blush, you just use such a little bit of on your cheeks and you're not really using a whole bunch of product. And eyeliners, same thing, you only maybe use it just a little bit in your waterline. So those are my definite top 3 hardest items to pan. Question number 7, are there any types of products you rarely or never put in a project pan? For me, I put no, pretty much everything is fair game with me. The only thing I don't really pan is nail polish or body or hair care. But I will put them in like my empties posts that I share, At the end of the month, if I have any type of empties whatsoever, it doesn't matter what category it comes from, I do share those. I don't prefer to pan like body care or hair care, stuff like that. Question number 8, do you pan skincare, body care, or strictly makeup? And this is going back to the question number 7 that I just answered. I pan a little bit of skincare. It just depends on the type of product, but no body care. Again, everything that I do use up entirely gets counted as an empty. I just prefer not to pan body care or hair care. I will do certain kinds of skincare. It just depends on the project and like what kind of skincare item it is. Question number 9, what is your number 1 advice for a successful project pan? For me, I basically put not to pan something for the sake of panning it is first and foremost. If you don't like a product, don't pan it. Don't pan something for the sake of feeling the need to just pan it. Pan items that you love and enjoy. Panning should be a fun and productive hobby, not something you dread doing. And if I'm no longer enjoying any particular items in any projects, then I have a right to basically pick something else that I feel I may be more better and successful at panning. Consistency is definitely key. Give yourself like a gimme product every once in a while, something to help you feel more successful at your projects, something that is like almost finished or something that you feel you can hit your goal on rather easily, so it kind of makes you feel good. It's definitely not a punishment of any means. Set more achievable, realistic goals on items. Like, don't set a goal to hit pan in a bronzer if you're in a 3-month-long project and it's a brand new bronzer, just because there's no way and humanly possible that you'll be able to achieve that type of a goal. I don't even think you can hit pan. Most people can hit pan in a bronzer in a year's period of time. So you definitely want to set more realistic, achievable goals and kind of get what you feel that you can be successful at panning. You can always go back and change your goals to whatever best fits your panning needs or preferences also. And just have fun during the whole experience. Panning is a great way to help you get better use out of your existing collection and can possibly help curb any unnecessary spending habits. The last question, question number 10, is has panning affected your makeup purchasing habits? I want to see without a doubt, 100%, absolutely, project panning has affected my spending habits dramatically. Since discovering project panning and the panning community as a whole is when I finally decided to start a low buy, which was last year, and I do have some low buy videos. I will link the playlist to my low buys in the cards if you are interested in wanting to start a low buy of your own, which the low buy that I started was what ultimately led me up to the now 2-year no buy that I am doing now. Since project panning and just discovering on how long it takes to use up makeup and use up products in general, it has helped to stop buying and not want to buy makeup so much, you guys. It is such a dramatic change coming from somebody who used to spend about $450 a month. I had a monthly budget of $450 to spend on makeup to now $0 is huge. And it is all because of project panning has helped me to realize that and to see that I don't need 150 eyeshadow palettes because all makeup expires. It does have an expiration date on it. Now, some like powder products may last a little bit longer than the actual date on them, but they will eventually go bad and you have to get rid of that. So to carelessly spend on makeup like I used to do compared to now on the no buy and not even really craving or being tempted in any way, shape, or form to buy makeup is all because of project panning helping me to realize how long it takes to use up products. Those were all my answers to the 10 questions for the project panning tag. I'm really going to try my best to get back to posting more regular and more consistent again. I just really needed to take a little break, you guys. And I know those of you who are subscribed and who have been following me totally understand and have been very supportive. Everybody has been so kind and messaging me over on Instagram. Of course, you guys didn't really have no way of knowing because I don't have a community tab or anything yet, which I absolutely would have been more open about it if I had a way to do so. I definitely needed to just take a little break. I know you guys understand. I will definitely be back to post another video very soon. That is basically everything, you guys. Thank you so much for stopping by, and please, of course, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And until my next video, everybody enjoy the rest of their day. Bye.